Hi, welcome to another City Council update. This update is for last night's meeting on July 14th. Council approved a bid award and contract for the final phase of the Stallings well project. It's a transmission line that connects the well and pumps and infrastructure that has already been built out there, connects all of that to the city's water distribution system to allow us to actually put that water into the system and use for our distribution network. That project will be underway in the next few weeks. And should be completed by October. We should have the new well completely connected and tested and ready to serve water to our system by January or February of 2027. And that really wraps up 7 years of large water system capital projects, which was a loan that we received, state and federal funds to fund all of these projects. And it really bolsters our water system, creates a redundant water supply for the existing wells, and so we're really pleased that this is nearing completion. The other item was a building department program update document that the city is required to submit to the State of Oregon Building Codes Division. Just an administrative document that council reviewed and approved, as well as League of Oregon Cities. The city is a member of, and in advance of the legislative session by the state legislature coming up in February of 2027, there's a process that all cities submit their highest priorities that they would like the League of Oregon Cities to advocate for during the legislative session. So council reviewed the options and submitted the vote for the top five issues to cover in the next legislative session. Public Works Director Brian Harmon provided an update on the city's annual report to Department of Environmental Quality on our TMDL mandatory reporting that relates to water quality of both our water system and our storm drain system, covering a whole lot of contaminant monitoring and best practices for how to maintain water quality throughout Cobourg. That report is also available on the city website if anyone is interested. The police department provided their quarterly report for April, May, and June, gave some statistics. That's a regular thing every quarter throughout the year. That is also available on the website and on Cobourg Police Department's Facebook page. As is every month, the monthly financial reports are presented and reviewed, and the city administration report is provided. And this month's city administration report had an update on our public works staffing and some of the changes we're making about what we do as a staff and what we contract out. You may have seen recently Rexius is under contract for the rest of this season to provide landscape maintenance services in all of our parks. We have a different contractor that's doing some public right-of-way maintenance for the rest of the season that happens on a much more infrequent basis than our irrigated areas. Both of these are pilot projects to determine whether or not that is the most cost-effective way to provide those services to the community. So both the Parks and Tree Committee and the City Council will be involved in review of that pilot and see if we bid those projects out for next year and continue that way of doing it. We have had reductions and staff turnover in our Public Works Department, making it more challenging to meet our regulatory requirements in our water, wastewater, and stormwater systems, as well as also keep up with the maintenance requirements in our parks and right-of-way vegetation. That's it. Again, all of this information is available on the city website, cobourgoregon.gov. Thank you, and feel free to check in if you have any questions.